A woman has placed your photo inside a red book. What she's doing with it is extremely dangerous. This is not random. She chose you specifically for this ritual. She knows who you are. The red book she's using is part of an ancient binding practice. Once started, this ritual cannot be easily stopped. Each day your photo remains inside this book, her power over you grows stronger. Your energy is being drained without you knowing why. This is happening right now while you watch this video. The danger is real, and it's already affecting your life in ways you haven't noticed yet. This woman has created a spiritual link between you and her through this red book ritual. Like an invisible thread, it connects your energy to hers. Have you been feeling unusually tired lately? Do you wake up feeling like you haven't slept at all? Are you having strange dreams about a woman you can't quite see clearly? These are the first signs that the red book ritual is already working on you. Your life force is being pulled through the connection she's created. She may be someone you know or a complete stranger. What matters is that she has your image and knows how to use it against you. The red book serves as a doorway between her world and yours. Through it, she can influence your life, your luck, and even your health. The red book ritual is one of the most powerful binding spells known to exist. Once your photo is placed between its pages, a countdown begins. With each passing day, the binding grows stronger. By the 7th day, it becomes almost impossible to break. You may have noticed strange things happening around you. Objects moving, slightly when you're not looking. Shadows that seem to follow you when you're alone. Cold spots in your home that weren't there before. These are all signs that the ritual is taking effect. The woman is already beginning to pull strings in your life like a puppet master. Your energy is being harvested to fuel her intentions. This is why you feel so drained, so empty sometimes without understanding why. The window to stop this ritual is closing quickly. Each hour that passes makes it harder to break free. Like this video right now, to create a protective energy shield that will begin weakening her connection to you. The red book ritual dates back hundreds of years. It was created as a way to control the fate of enemies and rivals from a distance. This woman has chosen you for a specific reason. Your energy, your life force, has a quality she wants to possess or control. What you've built, she wants to take. The ritual works in stages. First, she had to obtain your photo, something that carries your energy signature. Then she performed a ceremony to activate the red book's powers. Now your photo sits between pages covered with symbols that bind your fate to her will. The first 3 days of the ritual create the connection. Days 4 and 5 strengthen it. By days 6 and 7, the binding becomes almost permanent. Based on the signs you're experiencing, the ritual likely began recently. This is why you've been feeling so strange, so unlike yourself. Things that used to come easily now feel difficult. Luck that used to favor you now seems to have disappeared. You were not chosen by accident. Something about your life, your energy, your success has drawn her attention. It could be jealousy. It could be desire. It could be revenge for something you don't even remember doing. The red book amplifies negative intentions. It transforms jealousy into a weapon that can reach across distance to affect you. With each passing day, her ability to influence your life grows stronger, while your natural protections grow weaker. This invisible attack is designed to remain hidden. Most people never discover why their luck suddenly changed, why their energy vanished, why their life took an unexpected downturn. Type "protect" in the comments right now to create a barrier between your energy and her ritual. The signs of the red book ritual affecting you have likely already appeared in your home. Items that seem to move between rooms without explanation. Electronics that turn on by themselves or malfunction without reason. Clocks that stop at the same time each day. You may have felt unexplained pain in your chest or head, sudden, sharp sensations that come and go without warning, unusual fatigue that sleep doesn't cure, a feeling of being watched when you're alone, as the woman turns the pages of the red book and performs her daily rituals over your photo. Her energy reaches through the connection to touch your life. The book serves as both a map and a channel to you. The connection grows stronger when you sleep. This is why your dreams have become strange and disturbing. You might see flashes of red, glimpses of hands turning pages, or a woman's face that fades before you can recognize it. These are not ordinary dreams but bleed through from the ritual itself. Normal methods of protection, like locking doors or changing locations, cannot stop this kind of spiritual attack. The connection follows you wherever you go because it's attached to your energy, not your physical body. The woman may have already collected other items connected to you, a piece of mail, something you touched, hair or clothing fibers. Each item strengthens her working. Each one makes the binding more complete. The ritual creates what spiritual workers call cords of attachment, invisible energy lines that drain your vitality and redirect it to serve her purposes. These cords grow thicker and stronger with each ritual session she performs over the red book. If you want to strengthen your protection against this red book ritual, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Each offering creates a stronger energy barrier around your spiritual field. Higher offerings create multiple layers of protection, making it increasingly difficult for her ritual to affect your life and fortune. Type 777 in the comments now to create a spiritual firewall that blocks her ability to access your energy. The ritual is gaining strength with each hour that passes. The woman sits with the red book regularly, focusing her intentions on your photo, speaking words that bind your fate to her desires. You must act now, before the connection becomes too strong to sever. By day 7 of the ritual, breaking free requires 10 times more energy than it does now. The red book itself has dark origins. Created centuries ago for controlling enemies from afar, its pages are infused with symbols designed to capture and redirect life energy. Some say the original book was bound in leather and inked with substances better left unmentioned. You stand at a crossroads between falling further under her influence or breaking free from this invisible cage being built around your life. The symptoms you're experiencing will only intensify if the ritual continues, increasing bad luck, opportunities that suddenly fall through, relationships that become strained without reason, health issues that doctors can't quite diagnose. Each time she opens the red book to the page with your photo, she gains access to more of your personal energy. This energy transfers to her, making her stronger while leaving you depleted. The ritual creates what spiritual practitioners call a soul contract, an energetic agreement your higher self never consented to, but is being forced to honor through magical manipulation. Most people never discover they're under the influence of such rituals. They simply attribute their declining fortune to bad luck or coincidence. They never realize an invisible hand is pulling strings behind the scenes, redirecting their rightful blessings to someone else. Type 333 in the comments now to weaken. The red book's hold on your photo and personal energy. The woman using the red book ritual against you is likely motivated by something deeper than momentary jealousy. This type of working requires dedication and focused negative intent. She may be connected to your past in ways you don't remember, an old rivalry, a perceived slight, a competition for something valuable, or she may be a complete stranger who has targeted your energy because she senses your power and wants it for herself. Alongside your photo in the red book, she's using specific items to strengthen the binding. Red candles dripped with dark wax over your image, knotted cords wrapped around the book, herbs and powders sprinkled over the pages to lock your energy in place. To begin countering this ritual, you need to cleanse your living space. Open windows to allow fresh air to circulate. Use sound like bells or clapping in corners where energy stagnates. These simple acts start to disrupt the energetic connection she's building. You can sense the woman's presence in your space when the air suddenly feels thick and heavy, when you feel an unexplained chill, when the hairs on your arms rise for no reason. These are moments when her energy is actively reaching through the connection. Objects in your home that repeatedly feel cold or cause a sense of unease may be affected by the ritual's energy. Photos that fall from walls, items that break without being touched, jewelry that feels suddenly heavy or uncomfortable to wear. These are physical manifestations of the spiritual attack. If you want to create a powerful countermeasure against the Red Book ritual, you can give super thanks of 5 out of 10, $20 or more. A $5 offering creates basic protection. $10 begins to reverse the negative energy. $20 creates a complete shield and mirror effect that reflects her intentions back to their source, protecting you completely. Type $9.99 now to sever the connection between your photo in the Red Book and your spirit. The Red Book ritual is approaching its most dangerous phase. If allowed to complete, it creates a permanent binding that can affect your life for years to come. The signs around you are intensifying. Dreams that wake you at the same time each night, a persistent feeling of being watched, sudden, emotional swings that don't feel like your own feelings, physical symptoms that move throughout your body. If the ritual reaches completion, the woman will gain significant influence over your life path. Areas of your life that were once blessed with good fortune will mysteriously become challenging. Opportunities will be redirected to her instead of reaching you. You stand at the threshold of breaking free. The connection can still be severed completely, but you must act with purpose and clarity. The final phase of protection requires your active participation and belief. Your own energy is the most powerful tool against this ritual. Your awareness of the attack is already weakening its hold. Time is critical now. The Red Book ritual follows lunar cycles, growing stronger as the moon waxes full. At the peak of the full moon, the binding attempts to become permanent. The woman has invested significant energy in this working. She sits with your photo regularly, focusing her intentions, speaking words of binding and control. Her determination shows how valuable she believes your energy to be. You are not powerless against this. The fact that you've discovered this attack means you're already breaking through the veil of secrecy such rituals depend upon. Type "break the book" in the comments now to completely sever the ritual connection and reclaim your energy. The protective measures have taken effect. The energetic cords connecting you to the Red Book are being severed one by one. You may feel a sudden lightness, as if an invisible weight has been lifted from your shoulders. This is the sensation of your own energy returning to you. The woman's ritual has been neutralized. The Red Book no longer has power over your photo or your spirit. A shield of protective light now surrounds your energy field. This protection will remain in place, preventing similar bindings from affecting you in the future. Your natural spiritual defenses have been restored and strengthened. Type "sealed" in the comments now to lock your protection in place permanently against all future attacks.